Good morning. Happy New Year. We're right in between Christmas and New Year. I've been seeing all these memes around what day is it? And yeah, I wasn't really sure either. I'm really one of the lucky ones. Our childcare is closed between Christmas and New Year, so I have these extra days. But what's really interesting this morning was I had a doctor's appointment, so I still have my band on. I'm going to snip that off, but I thought I'd leave it on just to show you, yes, I went to the hospital this morning and I had a mammogram. So all of you girlfriends of mine who are over 50, make sure that you do the same. But it did make me think about, I know there's some of you on my Facebook group who are actively fighting cancer. You are a cancer survivor, and you're just a cancer warrior. And I had to think of you this morning and just how much love and respect I have for you. And so it also made me think about New Year's resolutions. And yesterday it came up as well around bucket lists. People talking about, it's on my bucket list. So thinking about New Year's resolutions and bucket list, and what the difference is between that and a vision board. Because sometimes people will say to me, oh yeah, like your vision boards, like the bucket list. And it's not the same. And if I think about many years ago, before I was doing vision boards, I used to make New Year's resolutions and I was not successful. I don't know about you, but I would be really excited about my New Year's resolution for about a month. It usually would expire by about mid-February, and then it would sort of trail off. And what I know the difference is that when people make a vision board, they are excited about it and it doesn't trail off. They come back to it because that's the whole point about, being interactive with your vision board. And the amazing thing is that it works. So I just want to talk about the difference between resolutions, bucket list, and vision boards. So one of the main differences that I see, and again, I'm just going to speak to myself and knowing how I used to make New Year's resolutions, would be, I wish that I'd work out more. I hope that I'm going to go to the gym more. I really want to lose, weight. Those are probably my top ones, was fitness and weight loss, and then, building better relationships. So, but usually also, with a bucket list, I know it would be like a trip, like travel was on my bucket list, certain places I wanted to go, or things I wanted to acquire, bigger house, those kinds of things. So those would be the two things I can think of that how I would frame a New Year's resolution or my bucket list. But the difference with the vision board is it's a declaration. So you're putting it out there. So instead of saying, I wish, I hope, it's I will. So I will become healthier. I will go to the gym. I will release weight. So again, different way of saying things, but it's a declaration. So you can see and hear the difference. So the important piece of this is that when you declare, you are listening to yourself, you're hearing it, you're giving this strong statement, your subconscious is hearing it, but those around you as well. So your friends are going to keep you accountable, they're going to support you in that, and they're hearing it too. So there's my first difference around resolutions, New Year's resolutions, and vision boards. The other thing was, I never wrote my New Year's resolutions down. Now, some people do. I've actually heard of this with a family that does it between Christmas and New Year's. This is a family activity, which I think is really cool. So they've kind of combined New Year's resolutions and goal setting together, and they write down their New Year's resolutions. So I would say that's probably more like goal setting versus New Year's resolutions, but I know for myself, I never wrote them down. And so that was probably one of my reasons that I failed, was that I didn't hold myself accountable, and also there's so much power in writing down your goals. Science proves that when you write down your goal, when you write down what you want for your vision and get clear on it, that you're 42% more likely to manifest it. Pretty good odds. And then with the vision board, it increases even more when you put a visual with it, so a photo, an image, something that represents, that invokes, provokes the feelings attached to that goal. You're 78% more likely to manifest when you declare it, when you put a visual with it. So again, your odds go that much higher. So there's a second difference between a New Year's resolution and a vision board, in that the success rate is that much higher because you're writing it down and you're declaring it. Then the third thing is, really, when I hear bucket lists or hear New Year's resolutions, often they are things, a list of things that I want. And the difference between a vision board and New Year's resolution or a bucket list is that rather than a list of things, now a vision board can have things on it, but it's also about the way of being. Who do I want to be? My best version of myself, showing up in that way. I do an exercise in one of our my Dare to Declare Vision Board workshops, which is called What Do You Want? And it's a banter back and forth with two participants. One starts off by saying, what do you want? And the second responds. And the first person doesn't respond to the answer. They just repeat the question. And what people discover quite quickly is that when they're giving their answer, things fall away really quickly, like the big house, the car, the diamonds. That is like maybe 3 answers in. But then into the 30-second exchange, pretty quickly what shows up is love, belonging, trust, respect, like all of those amazing qualities that they want for themselves and they want for those around them. So that's what a vision board is. It goes that much deeper compared to a bucket list or a New Year's resolution. So there's the other point. And then 2 more quick points here. Difference between vision boards and New Year's resolutions or a bucket list is that a vision board really supports your brain, especially your right brain, in accessing that strong part of your brain because it invokes feelings. It provokes feelings, creativity, so that creative part of your brain, which actually grows your brain. So, and then that also creates the energy which promotes the law of attraction. So if you want to find out more about that, I'd love to see you in a vision board class workshop, and we promote the right brain, and again, that gives us the success. So the difference between a New Year's resolution and a vision board is that it promotes the right brain. And then the last thing is that I think that when I hear about New Year's resolutions or bucket lists, people talk about, when I have these things, I'm going to be really happy, right? But it's short term. It's like this quick fix. Like I think about Christmas morning too, and it's fun, and I love opening gifts, and we feel happy. We're having this happy time. But I think there's such an anticipation for this perfect moment that sometimes in the quiet after, when all the gifts are open, there's a sense of sadness and a bit of emptiness because it's such a quick fix. And what a vision board does is it goes past just the quick happy fix, and it's about deep joy and peace. And like I said, discovering those qualities that you want to show up for yourself in terms of love and belonging and well-being. All of that is represented in your vision board, which gives this deeper sense of joy versus the quick fix of happiness. So even though we say Happy New Year, I would say Joyful New Year to you. And if you'd like to talk about any more of these points, I'd love to have you drop some comments below. And Happy New Year. If you would like to join one of an upcoming Dare to Declare workshop, there's 2 open ones that we have. One is January the 11th. It's an open dreaming vision board workshop. And then the second one is February, I shouldn't do this off the top of my head. It's right around Valentine's. It's the Saturday after Valentine's. And it's a couples workshop. So we did that last year too, and it's fabulous. So a couple does one vision board together. Amazing. And then the big news that we have for the vision boards is the retreat. So that's April 24th to 25th. It's called Lean In, Lean On. And then if you want to do a vision board on your own, get cozy in your own home, on your own time, you can do it online. So there's an amazing online vision board course as well. And all of this can be found on my website, www.dare2declare.com. So happy New Year, and I hope you are spending some great time with your family and friends, and I will see you in the new year. Cheers.